Is this thing on? What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm actually out here on Miami Beach, just hanging out. Figured I'd do a walk and talk vlog. I'm actually gonna be leaving here soon, but wanted to do at least something while I'm out here, something a little bit different. I was in South Beach when things were going so crazy that they had to actually put in a state of emergency in Miami. And it was so crazy, a gunshot actually went off like 70 feet away from me, and I was like, I'm out of here. And so I moved down the beach to a different location to get away from the insanity. And since then, it's been fine. Everything is great. So that happened. That was crazy. So the market recently for Bitcoin, things have been a little bit red, right? Though Bitcoin is still trading above $50,000. Of course, some people are still worried about what's going on. I saw something interesting in the chart, and if you look at 2017, the first parabolic run-up in 2017, when Bitcoin broke the all-time high, we did something very similar to what we're doing now. We had three major run-ups, three major parabolic advances within a much larger parabolic advance. And if that's true, if something like that is actually taking place now, that would mean that in the end, this is just one giant wave in the midst of a multi-wave run-up. And this is actually putting Bitcoin in a position to go up possibly even more than we thought in the end, if something like this does play out, but we'll see. A counterpoint right now, something that people are becoming a little bit more bearish on Bitcoin because of the US dollar index. If you're looking at the US dollar index right now, we do see that there is some momentum. It's starting to break some resistance. It's starting to actually move up. And yes, Bitcoin does have a very strong inverse correlation to the US dollar index. But something else that is also interesting is that if you look at 2017, what happened in 2017? We saw that the US dollar index was trending down for a while, which allowed Bitcoin to begin its parabolic run-up. But when the US dollar index found support, there was a short-term pullback, and then Bitcoin and the US dollar index both went up at the same time. So it's not 100% inversely correlated. If we're looking at the chart, you can see that there has actually been times when they both go up at the same time. So we can't 100% rely on the inverse correlation all the time. Generally, it is true. I would say like 80% of the time it's true. But what I find interesting is that in 2017, they both went up at the same time, and Bitcoin went on its final mania phase while the US dollar index was going up. So we'll see, guys, we'll see. I wouldn't necessarily say that the US dollar index going up is like a complete bull run killer. It might not be. It may actually be a sign that maybe we do have another mania phase ahead of us. And also, as I said in my last video, the volume signature on the daily chart indicates that we have not seen a climax in emotion. We have not seen an actual blow off top in the market because we have not seen a climax in volume. Every other bull run has ended with a climax in volume. We are actually still on a volume decline. So there is a possibility that maybe Bitcoin does slow down. Maybe it trades sideways. Maybe we get one final pullback before actually going to much higher levels and hitting those 6-digit targets. Maybe that's what happens. We will see. We will see, guys. I'm not sure if there's anything else I wanted to discuss today. That was pretty much it. Just felt like doing something a little bit different out here on Miami Beach. And yeah, trying to get at least somewhat of a tan. I'm super white, and I needed some sun. And that's actually why I came out here anyway. I was like, stuck inside for a whole year with COVID. And I was like, man, I just need to go get some sun right now. So that's what I've done. And yeah. Guys, remember, always keep a good perspective. Like I said today on Twitter, your portfolio is probably worth more now than it was a month ago, right? You're probably doing great. You got to have a good perspective. Don't just look at every price swing and you know, get excited or get scared every time the price moves. Just like keep the perspective. Have you made progress? Most of us have made progress, unless you're new and you just bought the top. You know, that's your rite of passage anyway for all you newbies. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much all I wanted to discuss today. Of course, make sure you guys subscribe to this channel if you're new. Hit that like button. Follow me on Twitter. Join my Discord. And if you want to support this channel, if you want to do the ultimate support for this channel, join the Patreon. And you can see what altcoins I'm buying in Patreon. We have a lot of pretty good picks in there. But yeah, guys, that's it for me today. And I'll see you all in the next video.